Hey there everybody, Don Evans here from WatchReport.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at this nice dress watch in front of you. This is the Erroyl Heritage Royal 300 with the blue concentric circle dial. There are two other versions available, a white and a black dial. They come on a leather strap. The price of this model on the stainless Jubilee bracelet is about $302 USD. The company is out of Australia, so that is the current conversion rate. I do not know if you can swap out the bracelet for the other models. Maybe they have extras and they could do so. I imagine it would be the same price here as the blue model if you wanted to do that with the white or black. What you have here is a 40mm case. It is 46mm lug to lug, about 10.5mm thick with 20mm lugs, and you have a Miyota 9015 automatic crystal. The $302 price does include international DHL Express shipping. It took about 4 or 5 days to arrive here in the States to me. What's nice about this watch is not only the beautiful blue dial, which I'll show you here in a minute, but the fact that it's a dress watch. It's a very classic looking dress watch, and a lot of times these days you're seeing a lot of sport watches, a lot of dive watches, especially with micro brands. So it's nice to see a company come out with a dress watch here. Let me give you a good look at the dial and case. Here you have, and I hope my studio lights here and video will pick it up. I'll try and get it the best I can. As always, go to the full review on WatchReport.com. But this does have a very nice blue textured dial. It is done in the concentric circles. You have your 20mm Jubilee style bracelet, all stainless steel with a combination of brushed and polished finishes. The entire case is high polished. You could see your applied Roman numeral markers that are done in chrome, as well as the hands. This dial is, there's a good shot of the concentric circle dial. This is the type of blue. It's a very rich royal blue. And it's going to look a little darker or lighter depending on your lighting. Sometimes it has purple hues that will come out of it in certain lighting. Sometimes it looks a little more light blue. You can see you have your date at the 3 o'clock position. This is a non-screw down crown. You can see that it is an engraved crown as well. So you just pop that out and you could set the time or the date. Let me show you the case back. Very nice stamped case back. These are a limited edition as well. And there we go, focus in. You will see there are only 300 of these available. Very nice case back, very nice classic design. Now, a couple of things I want to point out and mention. Like I said, overall, I feel for the $300 price point, it is a very good value in my opinion. If you're looking for a nice dress watch, it looks and feels more upscale and more expensive than it is. I know people can say that with a lot of watches. This truly does, probably because the price point is so low at $300 for what you're getting. When it came to sizing the bracelet, that's where I ran into a little bit of an issue. One side of the bracelet I sized no problem, took 2 links out. These use friction pins to size and hold the links together. The other side of the bracelet was a different story, and basically I destroyed 2 links and also 2 of my watch tools trying to size the bracelet. Either the friction pins were in there a little too tight, or there was a lot of Loctite used in place there. Fortunately, I was able to still take out those 2 links and size it for my 7.5-inch wrist. So I did take out 4 links for my 7.5-inch wrist to fit comfortably. Now, speaking to the company, they said they really didn't have any issues. They will size the bracelet for you. So if you order the bracelet and you want to base it on my review here, if you have the same size wrist as me, obviously you're going to get 4 links removed. If maybe you have a 7.25-inch wrist, you would probably get 3 links removed, and so on. Or excuse me, 5 links removed, and go up or down from there. If you were to destroy some links like I did, I am guessing the company would go ahead and send you replacement links or bracelet. And it could have just been a fluke. That happens. It doesn't matter if it's a review model, a customer's model. Unfortunately, mistakes happen, things happen. It is what it is. I haven't let it bother me to the point where I still can't say that the watch is a very nice value and very well built, because it is. It's very nicely finished. It's very well built. It looks great on the wrist. You want to go out on the night on the town, you're dressed up, you want to put on something nice, or you're going to the office, whatever. This is going to fit under the shirt cuff very nicely. And it's nice to see something in that classic 40mm size, where instead of those large oversized watches, there's still the stigma out there that a smaller watch should be for dress. Now, of course, you can wear whatever you want. Look at Jerry Seinfeld, still does wear suits with sneakers. So you want to wear a 50mm dress watch, by all means, do whatever you want and be happy about it. But if you're somebody that likes the more classic size, this might be a perfect option. Little funny side story here. I had done one video here already, and I hadn't got confirmation on the pronunciation of the name. As you can see, it's spelled Erroyl. And I did the video already, and after I did the video, the company got back to me and gave me the correct pronunciation. So I felt I needed to redo the video here so I could pronounce it correctly. It is Erroyl, like in Errol Flynn. So, and I'll have a little more info on the full review on watchreport.com about how they came up with the name Erroyl and, how that came about. What was funny about it was about 2 minutes before I got the email, my girlfriend and I were discussing Errol Flynn, and literally like 2 minutes later I got the email from the company owner, Wes Knight, and I started laughing because I was like, that, I don't know if you call that irony or just a coincidence, but either way we got a nice chuckle out of it. So let me put it on my 7.5-inch wrist so you can get a good idea of what this is going to look like. There's a nice look at it on the wrist. As I said, it's nice and slim at 10.5mm. You have those classic Roman numerals and rectangle markers for that classic look. Very dressy, very nice, very, very comfortable. The Jubilee bracelet just wraps and drapes around your wrist, does not pull any hair. So this has been a look at the Erroyl Heritage Royal 300 with the blue dial on Jubilee bracelet, $302 roughly estimated. So if you want to be in like Flynn, I know somebody out there was waiting for me to say that. I hope I didn't disappoint. You might want to pick up the Erroyl Royal 300. Check out the full review on watchreport.com. Leave a like or a comment here on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't. You'll never miss another video review. Like us on social media. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Like or follow us there as well. This has been Don Evans for WatchReport.com. Keep watching our videos. Thank you very much for all the support. And we will see you on the next video.